This video goes over how to solve questions involving integers and double signs. So remember what we had before, that if we are adding and subtracting integers, same signs, we kept the sign and added the numbers. Different signs, you kept the sign from the larger number and then subtracted the numbers. So examples of double signs are here. So -7 plus -12. 7 has a single sign, that negative. 12 has a double sign, so it has a positive and a negative together. So in order to deal with double signs, when two signs are together without a number written in between, the two signs must be written as one sign. So if the signs are the same, rewrite them as one positive sign. If the signs are different, rewrite as one negative sign. So just like our rules for multiplying and dividing integers. So let's look at some examples here. So here we're going to evaluate and we're going to show all our steps. So here's my double sign. They are the same. I'm going to rewrite it as a positive sign. And now my question is 4 plus 5, which I can evaluate as 9. Let's look at the next one. Here's my double sign. They are the same. I'm going to replace it with one positive sign. I've got -3 plus 4. Keep the sign from the larger number and subtract, which gives me 1. Or you could use the number line method. Either is fine. Example C, here's my double sign. Now my signs are different, so I'm going to replace it with one negative sign. And I've got 4 minus 6. Keeping the sign from the larger number and subtracting gives me -2. Example D, here's my double sign. They are the same. I'm going to replace it with one positive sign. And then I can evaluate 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. What you might want to do here is pause the video, try the next couple on your own, and then see if you can, and then check in with me afterwards to make sure that you're getting the right answers. Example E, here is my double sign. They are different. I'm going to replace it with a negative. That leaves me with -10, -13. Signs are the same. I'm going to keep the signs and add the numbers. Example F, kind of a trick question. There's no double sign here, so we don't have to do anything before evaluating it. I'm going to keep the sign from the larger number and subtract. G is our last example here with two numbers, and then we're going to get a little bit more complicated. My double sign is the same, so I'm going to replace it with one positive sign and then evaluate. Now here what I want to do is I'm going to replace all of the double signs with one sign. Different and the same. And the only signs that I'm replacing are the ones that are directly beside each other without a number in between. So now I've got a question that I can evaluate. -2 plus 3 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. -2 plus 3. And then I'll do this last step all in one step. 0 minus 2 is -2. -2 plus 3 is +1. Same approach, just remembering to simplify the double sign first. Again, double signs, I'm replacing with one sign. These two are the same, so I'm replacing with a positive. These two are different, so I'm replacing with a negative. And then I'm going to rewrite my question. So 2 plus 4 minus 6 minus 8. Simplifying my first two, I would get 6 minus 8. And now I'll go straight to my answer. 6 minus 6 is 0. minus 8 is minus 8. Example J here, we only have one double sign. It's the same. I'm going to replace it with a plus sign, and then I can evaluate. So my first two, I get 7 plus 2 minus 7. Going straight to my answer, 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 minus 7 is 2. My final answer here is minus times minus 2 cubed. Now it might be tempting to go, oh, Mrs. Dittmer, I see a double sign. I'm going to do this and happily carry on. That is not true. You can't do that. Do not do this. Not good, not good. What you want to do is remember your order of operations for BEDMAS. What that tells us is that we need to evaluate that exponent first. So let's rewrite our question as minus, I'll keep that there, and then I've got minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So that comes from here. Now what I can do is I can identify my one double sign. It's the same, so I'm going to replace it with a positive. So now I've got positive 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. I have an even number of negative signs, so I know that my answer is going to be positive. And now I can multiply those 3 2's together to give me 8. Those are some examples of how to evaluate integer expressions involving double signs.